Welcome to this explainer. If you spend any time on the internet lately, you've absolutely felt it. That dizzying, almost relentless pace of technological change. One minute we're just casually posting pictures, and the next, suddenly there's talk of AI, Web3, and decentralized networks everywhere. It can honestly feel like waking up in a completely different city where you literally don't speak the language. But what if we looked at it differently? The digital economy isn't some alien planet. It's actually just an exciting new neighborhood we're all moving into. And like any new neighborhood, we just need a decent map to figure out where the good spots are. So today, let's explore the space together. We're going to break down the essential foundations for building your digital presence, drawing heavily on the framework provided by the Hive, or HIV3, learning community. To lower the anxiety around all these buzzwords, here is our very simple roadmap for today. We'll start with the new digital economy, move into smart content creation, then building real communities, using data to adapt, mastering emerging tech, and wrap up with your next steps. All right, let's dive right into section 1, the new digital economy. Before we do anything else, we really need to ground ourselves in what's actually happening right now. These rapidly changing tech concepts aren't just scary sci-fi buzzwords, okay? They represent the very real new reality of how we exchange value online. Let's cut right through the noise and bust the jargon immediately. The digital economy is simply a highly connected online landscape that's currently being reshaped by three major tools: blockchain, Web3, and artificial intelligence. In layman's terms, the internet is getting smarter, it's getting way more secure, and the users, that's you and me, are getting actual ownership over what we do online. Whether you're a business owner, a creator, or just a curious learner, you simply cannot afford to ignore this shift. So, to successfully navigate this space, the Hive platform outlines a really solid 4-pillar blueprint. Building your digital presence from the ground up requires strategic content creation, robust community building, data-driven insights, and a true commitment to mastering emerging technologies. We're going to explore each of these pillars one by one to see exactly how they fit together like a giant puzzle. Moving on to section 2, smart content creation. We all know that old saying, content is king, right? Well, the rules of the game have totally shifted. Simply producing content just isn't enough anymore. It has to be incredibly strategic and optimized for discovery. And this is exactly where artificial intelligence steps in. Now, forget about the technical specs or the complex coding behind the scenes. Just think of AI as your own superpowered digital assistant. AI provides smart tools that help you proactively find your audience. The source material specifically highlights Hive's Buzz AI-powered growth tool as a perfect example of this. Instead of just guessing what people want to read or watch, AI streamlines your content generation and optimizes its reach. It essentially takes all the guesswork out of getting your voice heard. Now, this requires a major mindset shift. AI isn't just a tool for automation, it's a strategic partner for content marketers. Framing it this way humanizes the technology perfectly. We're shifting away from reactive content creation, where you post something and just cross your fingers hoping it goes viral, to a proactive, data-informed strategy. AI helps you understand your target audience deeply, so you can adapt to their evolving needs before they even realize what they need. It's a real game changer. Let's look at section 3, building real communities. Once your smart content attracts an audience, well, you need a place for them to stay. The modern internet demands strong community foundations and genuine human connections. Now, you're going to hear the term Web3 a lot, and I know it usually sounds like alien math. But let's translate decentralized Web3 into plain English right now. It simply means community-owned online spaces. That's it. In the past, massive corporations own the spaces where we hung out online. In Web3, the users have a real stake. You participate directly, and when value is created, it's shared among the community. It's basically a digital cooperative. Let's contrast the old way with this new digital economy. In the old economy, you were a consumer. You were a passive buyer. You watched the videos, you bought the products, you aimlessly scrolled the feeds. But the new economy transforms you into a prosumer. What's that? A prosumer is an active participant. You don't just consume, you create, you share knowledge, and crucially, you can earn. Platforms built for this new era naturally cultivate this kind of deep engagement, because you're actually embedded within the ecosystem itself. And listen, this isn't just some philosophical shift, it has tangible financial value. Take this 50% plus figure, for example. Within the Hive platform's community ecosystem, which they call the content swarm, users can create and sell their own educational courses. And because it's built on these new Web3 community principles, creators can earn 50% or more per sale. That directly incentivizes knowledge sharing and turns everyday learners into earning prosumers. Now for section 4, Using data to adapt. Have you build this community and create content? You're going to generate a massive amount of information, and that data offers unparalleled insights into how your audience is actually behaving. Now, data analysis usually sounds like something only a mathematician should handle, but the Hive framework breaks it down into 3 surprisingly simple steps. Step 1. Collect data insights. Literally just see what people are clicking on. Step 2, analyze audience behavior. Notice why they might be clicking on it. And step 3, adapt your marketing strategy. Change your approach based on what you just learned. It's really just about listening to your audience through the digital footprints they leave behind, and then adjusting your campaigns to give them a better, more personalized experience. When you consistently follow those steps, you're practicing agile marketing, which is simply the ability to quickly adapt your strategies to market trends. The digital landscape is incredibly fluid, right? What works on a Tuesday might completely flop on a Friday. Being data-driven means you aren't stuck in your ways. You're constantly refining your skills and optimizing the user experience based on real-time feedback. Okay, Section 5, Mastering Emerging Tech. This is the fourth and perhaps absolutely crucial foundation of the entire blueprint. You have to commit to actually learning the technologies that are driving this new economy forward. If you want to understand consumer behavior in Web3, understanding blockchain fundamentals is a non-negotiable step. But again, keeping it in layman's terms, think of blockchain as the basic building blocks of how value and data are securely tracked and managed online. It's essentially an ultra-secure, community-verified digital receipt book. You do not need to know how to code one, but understanding that it provides security and transparency is vital to leading the charge in modern marketing. So how do you master all this without getting completely overwhelmed? Well, the answer is continuous education in a safe environment. Platforms like Hive act as a safe sandbox, utilizing custom AI learning journeys. You can literally let AI build a learning path that's tailored specifically to your unique goals and your current skill level, whether you're an absolute beginner or looking for advanced concepts. This removes the intimidation factor entirely, making mastering new tech a fun, engaging experience rather than a chore. Finally, Section 6, your next steps. Let's bring this whole blueprint together. 1. Use AI tools to make your content strategic and proactive. 2. Build a community based on Web3 principles, where your audience becomes active earning prosumers. 3. Practice agile marketing by adapting swiftly using the data you collect. And 4. Never stop learning. Continuously master new tech using personalized AI learning paths. Combining these elements is exactly how businesses and everyday creators won't just survive, but truly thrive in the new digital landscape. The digital economy isn't waiting for tomorrow. It's evolving under our feet right now, today. The tools are there, the blueprint is mapped, and thanks to AI and Web3, participating is easier and more rewarding than ever before. The only question left is, are you ready to evolve with it? Grab the map, step into the new neighborhood, and start building. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep exploring.